BC7 here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today as we jump into a game called Center Station. Now this is very early access. It is also being developed by a single developer, a solo effort, if you will. But so far, really cool. And right out at the front, I'm stealing this from Old Man 102. I watched him playing his, there's a link to his channel in the description down below. You know, that looks right up my alley, and I picked it up a few days back and kind of, well, went on to play something else instead. So, I'm here to try it now. An advice is you go into settings and you change the shortcuts. Because, see, forward is W, fair enough. Left is A, and backwards S, and right is D. It doesn't start out that way. It starts with like tilde, apostrophe, yeah, and keys I've never heard of. The same thing, the broom, the bucket, the pickaxe, the destruction gun, and the teleporter all have weird keys as well, but that's your hotbar. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 works real good for me. Anyway, yeah, just a piece of advice. Otherwise, you'll get into the game and you'll go, I do what with what? What key? How the heck do I pick this up? Yeah, it's, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to jump into a new game. Oh, there we go. I always say, and there you are. You're in your new game, in your apartment. Oh, someone's at the door. What a fine-looking plushie. Is that like a rabbit or a dog or long-eared rabbit dog? Oh, cool. Custom controllers, Oculus, the whole 9 yards. Wow. We's doing pretty good. What the heck are we going to work for? All right. Anyway. Here's the rest of it. Yeah, man, we must be doing pretty well. Okay, well, never mind. I don't want to go mining and stuff. I'm happy here. You guys want to play a game? No, I'm just kidding. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Oh, bananas. I love bananas. And a coffee. Oh, coffee grain, extra fine. Oh. Extra fine's not much use to me, but okay. Oh, we've added deliver. A deliver. That wasn't too. Oh, hoverboard. Really? Wow. Alright, what's in here? For my grandson. Damn, dude, you must be old. My grandson, if you receive this letter, it means it's time for me to retire. You've always been very inventive, creative. Your ingenuity in building futuristic machines will help you in your future. I'm handing over my biggest project to you, a supermarket called Center Station, located in the middle of the desert. You will have to produce and manufacture everything you sell. Delivery trucks are not allowed to cross the desert, yet vehicles pass through regularly. I'm attaching the official document and the keys. Well, oh gee, thanks, Grandpa. We'll set that on the table, more or less. Cool. Certificate of property. Awesome. And a set of keys. Always good. Always good. We'll set those there. Okay. Well, that was cool. Now, I have no idea why this part's really here, other than, I guess, to get used to picking things up and unpacking a box. So, at this point, we take the elevator. Oh, it's here. That's a heck of an elevator bell. Bye. And here we go. We will choose a game name. Working. Get started. Ooh, fancy. Okay. And here we are. Yeah, you can see the and sign was one. The, I don't know, something else, and then apostrophes and brackets, and yeah. The only thing I left the same was a flashlight. Pretty old school flashlight, man. That ain't no LED. Alright, here we go. This, head to the employer door. Use the E key to open it. Well, I sure hope that wasn't the key I left on my desk. Oh, God. It's just disgusting. I was just taking a guess. Kind of glad it worked, though, because that looks really bad, man. There we go. Not sure if I was supposed to do that or not. Oh, employer. Oh, that's just... I'm sorry. And again, of course, I'm recording a video and I'm going to have sneezing fits. Oh, security, right? Turn on the power. 10 watts. Woo. Just hang on a sec. Okay, I do apologize. Oh, alright. Oh, okay, they don't want us to go down here. They actually want us to go at the... Oh, pick the solar panel kit. There we go. Alright, let's head over here. Do. So E key to pick things up, R to set them back down. Do. Yep. And away we go. Pop another one here. Nice. And grab that last one. Yeesh. Middle of the desert's right, eh? Pretty snarpy looking place. Alright, here we go. As you can see, you can run. So that's a good thing. Alright. Now, we need to lay down a bit of asphalt. And we can take the parts out of here. Right click to take a part out of a box. Press E to install it. And even though they don't tell you, there is one more part. Oh, that kind of got me tied up for a bit. Let me tell you what. Okay, let's do this one. And frame. Now, they don't tell you to assemble them all, but I mean, why would you not? And it hasn't led to any trouble, so... I played about 2 hours before I brought it to you guys. Because reading through the forum, it was, oh, everything is so clunky, everything is so difficult, and, you know, how the heck are you supposed to... There's a lot of unhappy people, but I read through them, and the general consensus seemed to be just they weren't willing to step out of the normal way things are done at all. Okay. Now there's space for more, and I guess you can keep going until you hit that wall, but this is all we were given to start with. So, oh, this solar panel's dirty. We're going to clean it up. There we go. Alright. Now, we want to go down and check out our manufacturing area. Sorry. There's probably going to be a quest at some time that tells you to clean all of this up, but yeah, I don't particularly want to be. So here we are. This is our current manufacturing area. And what they'd like us to do, they've left us 6 kits, basically, to build planters. But again, it's not that easy. So what you really need to do is hit your B key, go down here, find small planter, and then place 6 of them. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 'Oh God, I'm doing a terrible job here. These should be closer to the wall. Can I? No, that's not the one I want. 4. I haven't used any materials, so it's not going to matter. Okay. Let's put that away and go back in here. Yeah, I just realized when I got down to about the 5th one that I was slowly pulling further and further away from the door, or the wall. So let's try and do a little better here, shall we? What do we got? That's 4. We need to build 6. 5. And no, they're not perfectly even or anywhere close to it, but one must assume if they don't put a grid on the ground, they're not too concerned about it. Here we go. And there we go. That's all there is to it. It even builds a nice little light for you. Isn't that nice? Yes, it is. Again, simply right click and E to put it in. Grab another box with E. Set it down with R. Boop. And then right click E, right click E, right click E. You guys got the idea. There we are. And we will do this the 6 times. So hope everybody's doing well. I hope that that noise outside isn't coming in too hard over the recording. After almost a year, it looks like they're finally going to fix a staircase and railing that one of my poor neighbors did a header over there last year. Ended up falling down the hill. We have to go, it's an outdoor thing, and we have to go down that way to get to the mail room and the laundry room. But at one point, myself and at that time my partner, well, he was the manager of the building and I was the assistant, so partner isn't quite right. He was the boss. Yeah. Big difference between a boss and a partner, let me tell you. Although he was such a nice guy to work for, you just might as well have been, you know. Okay. Now what we want to do, there's seeds here, but before we get to the seeds, we're going to go back outside because it's so nice out here in the sweltering desert sun. And we're going to come over here and we're going to say, please start. Thank you. This is our water pump system. And you'll notice we do have a bucket under 2. Don't plant it there, which is where you'd be thinking to point. But if you point it up here and click E, you'll see how it's full of beautiful turquoise water. That's what we want. Then we need to run all the way down here. Click E. Run all the way back up here. If you don't like games where you're constantly needing to do something, might not be the one to tickle your fancy. And if your fancy doesn't like grind, it isn't going to like to be tickled by this either. So, yeah. I do sort of fancy those things though, so like I said, the time I spent with it so far, I really quite enjoyed. And no, I didn't run into any bugs. I thought I ran into one. And it turned out the bug was impatience. And entirely on my part. Yeah. I planted a seed and I didn't see anything there. Normally when you plant one, you get this little bush thing that appears in the planter box. And like the fourth one that I planted, nothing appeared. Well, that's kind of weird, I guess. Because I had read about somebody complaining about seeds not showing up. And, well, I figured out what it is. There's, excuse me, those packets of seeds sitting right there, they're not all the same seed. There's tree seeds, and there's 2 bamboo seeds. See, it says 6 tree seed bags and 2 bamboo. Well, I guess I planted 5 trees and 1 bamboo. The trees show up really well. The bamboo, you don't see it for the first little while until it pops up over the surface. So I ended up taking the thing apart to put a seed in it, you know. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, in fact, is grab one. This is tree. Good enough. We're going to start down here with trees. See what I mean? Quite the distinct little thing going on. You know you've planted something. And then I went again, and I went, ooh, tree. Same deal. Pick it up with E. Plant it with E. If you want to drop it on the ground for any obscure reason, that's R. Boop. The watering, it takes a while from when you do it to when you need to do it again. So it's not like one of these things where every single plant you gotta water. And then it grows, you harvest it, and you water, and it grows. No. Okay. Here's where I want it to be a little biff. And, stuck against the freaking wall here. That's a tree as well. We're going to drop that. See this one? Sachet de grain bamboo. And yes, the developer is French. Now watch what happens when I plant this. Seemingly nothing. However, to assume nothing happened would indeed do exactly what assume does. So, we will leave those to putter away. These are nothing to worry about. We're just going to set them there. We will end up with extra seeds, actually. So now they'd like us to find the mine. I thought it kind of stuck out like a sore thumb myself, or in this case, a large building in the middle of a dune. And once you find it, take your pickaxe. Left-click twice to extract a stone or clay. Now, you want 10 stones. That's what we're after. This thing? This is like a backpack? Sure. But you can only put one type of thing. So the light stuff is stone and clay. The dark stuff is minerals. Ores. So, right-click. I'm sorry, left-click. There we go. That's that entire block. What did we get? We got 2 clay and 3 stones. And in this case, we want the stones. Now, You can't pick things up with a tool in your hand. Alright, here's another. Really cool shapes that it disappears into. Ooh, we did good on the stones this time. Check that out. I just didn't move this thing close enough, you know. There we go. It's got a nice convenient counter on the side of it, so that's kind of helpful. And back again. All right. Stone, stone, stone. Now I believe it will hold 20. So, yeah. Now they only wanted us to gather 10, that's why it's telling us to go back now. But you know, I'm me and I like to do things really weird. Or, you know, not always do exactly as I'm told. Not because I'm rebellious spirit or any of that nonsense. No, I'm just a dick. So, let's come here. As you see, you do have some stats at the side. The amount of money you have, whether your shop is open or closed. How much power you're currently using from your available amount. Ah, that's full. It holds 20. So there you go. Alright, we have 20 stone. Then you have your stored water below that, and I'm not sure actually what that bottom thing is. Okay, now, the reason we have all this stone, at least according to them, is they'd like us to build some foundries. So if we hit the B key, as in Bungalow Bill, we get this come up. And there's different benches, and that's our compost. But I believe it's... Where does the foundry come up? Oh, fiery stuff. Wood foundry. Alright. Requires 10 stone. So... Now, I would really like at least a couple. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get them built. They're just plain stone. Fortunately, you gotta get pretty close to grab stuff. I would like it if that reach was a little bit more. But again, very early access, solo developer, you know. An outstanding start as far as I'm concerned. Of course, there was the usual cries and whines of, oh, it's just assets from, you know, the Unreal store. Again, solo developer creating a game from scratch that's actually quite complex. So yeah, let's as a solo developer go and hire some artists and stuff to draw our own assets. Aren't those gorgeous? Nice foundries, man. Not just your usual pile of stones, you know? Okay. Now, what they want us to do, hang on a sec here. I believe, yes, here's our bamboo. Ready to go. And did it give us more bamboo seed? It did. Lovely. That one's not quite ready. These are ready as well, but I'm not going to harvest them yet. What we're going to do instead is exactly what they said. Whoops. I'm going to head back to the mine. And we're going to see about grabbing some iron. But first, what I'd like to do is grab all this clay. And the reason I'm putting it in here is because it's easier to do things like this. Oops, oh well, doesn't matter. And you done? There we go. Now that that's out of the way, let's do some real mining. Should probably get this guy out of the way as well. There we go. Okay, so the dark chunks, as I said, are the actual ores. Several different types, so it's not like we're just going to luckily get enough iron in the first go. Might not get any, who knows. Alright, let's see what we've got. Iron is, I believe, that one. So, yep, that's iron. Let's pop it in there. We got 2 iron out of those 2. Alright, and then there's copper, coal, gold, aluminum, cobalt. Of course it is. It's cobalt blue. Why wouldn't it be cobalt? Alright, back to it. And you can just hold the button down. Even when switching between. So yeah, it makes it a little bit nicer. There are some quality of life things already built in, which again, for a super early access game, is I was out of range. Okay. And iron. Lots and lots of lovely iron. Well, not really lots and lots, unfortunately. Is that an iron or a copper? It's a copper. There's one. So that's 10. And that's kind of what they'd like you to find, but you know what? It's not nearly enough. No. So, Okay. God, so little iron. Why? Why? There's 1, 2, nice. 3. Wow, that whole chunk was just about all iron. 4 out of the 5. Oh, well, made up for it there. That's for sure. But I want to fill that little pack of ours. 3 more. So... how'd we do? Not great. 18, 19. Oh, come on, really? We didn't get even 1 more? 2? That's all we got was 2? Alright, well. Not looking great this time either. Yeah. Unbelievable. You. Bet you're all iron, aren't you? That was gold. That was coal. That was gold. That was cobalt. That was copper. Nothing. Coal. Coal. Gold. Well, we might have got 1. We did. Hooray, 1 iron. That's okay, that's all we needed. Take this and... wow, oh, wow, man. It's just... that's okay. I mean, we're going to use all of that. And probably sooner than one might think. So, let's happy, happy, joy, joy. Back on down there. Bleep. Bleep. Bump, 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 bump. And... let's set you nice and close, right about there. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, now we need to concern ourselves with some of this. Because these are indeed, as they said, wood smelters. Not because they smelt wood, but they use that as a fuel source. Not sure how many logs you can stick in. But 2 seems to last a reasonable amount of time. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do this. And load an iron in there. Alright, let's go replant our seeds. And you'll notice we got 1 extra pack. And it is a tree. I haven't gotten an extra bamboo one yet, but last time I only grew 1. The reason I'm doing 2 at a time this time is because when I was looking through the thing, I noticed that some of the things that allow you to stack and store, which is really going to become a thing here real quick, are made of bamboo. Seems to sort of be its point. You know, log storage and that sort of thing. So, and boom. Alright. This does take a while. Yeah, this stuff's just going crazy, man, crazy. Oh, that's not quite what I had in mind, believe it or not. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure there are things that allow you to keep everything nice and neat and under control. Problem is, I don't have them yet, so we end up doing things like this. Oops, it's not what I meant to do. There we go. So there's our first iron ingots. Nice. Actually, that's a terrible place for them. We're going to put them here. As I say, you can also use coal to fire these things, but there doesn't seem to be any issue with coming up with lots of wood. These grow fairly quickly, and like I said, you don't have to water them that often. Oh. Can you plant several? Is that what just happened there? Did I plant both bamboo in the same thing? That would be kind of cool. Apparently. Neat. Oh, you're not big enough yet. Okay. Now, drop you down. Let's grab copper. Alright, any more? Any more? No. Alright. Yeah, I know, so far, what a mess, eh? Okay. Actually, before we head back out, let's grab this. I just want to make sure these don't go out while we're gone. They do seem to burn an awful long time. I'm not sure how long, actually, but as we don't have our wood saw running yet, we might as well use them to keep our foundry going. There we go. Alright. Whoops. Apparently you can't grab it at a dead run. Or maybe you can, and I'm just not coordinated enough to do so. What am I? Okay. Yeah, they think we're still waiting for our first set of ingots. We're a little past that. Just a little. What have I got? Lots of here that I want. What is this? Silver. Oh. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet. Well, I do know I'm going to need aluminum. Not too terribly far into this. So let's grab what we've got for aluminum out of the pile. Well, definitely not our most prolific one to this point. Alright. Okay. And another bar. Good. Alright, they'd like us to build a workbench. So we're going to go into B. And if we go down here, we'll find a workbench as the very first listing. So, there we go. Requires a couple of iron bars. And I think the rest is pretty much wood. I don't have nearly as much made this time at this point as I did last time. Bamboo. And bamboo. Oh, what the heck? I didn't put... Oh, right, never mind. I guess you can put up to 4 bamboo seeds in each of those, but... Okay, we need a bunch more wood. A bunch more wood. Oh, I didn't reload you? Crap. Well, that's not exactly efficient, is it? Okay. Bucka, go. How's the watering situation doing? You're all still very, very, very dark. Good. And out the door. Now, I think what I would like at this point, if I may, is some of these here magic floating rocks. Nah, I just need some more stone. Okay, because I'm going to build another one of those schmeltas. Alright. Oh, I will need 10 stone. Any more in there? No. That would be a no. That's fine if I end up with a little extra, but I don't want to leave it in here because things are cluttered enough. Okay, I think that's it then. How many do we get? 13, close enough to 10 for my tastes. Not sure what all the rest of this stuff's about, but I'm sure one of these days we will figure it out. Alright. So, aluminum. Now we've got more stone, eh? So, let's put you here. Excellent. Let's go in here and call up another... Oh, not that guy. Wood founder. There we go. And foundry. We'll just put these guys over here. Pretend there's some use to us, shall we? I don't know where to put them. Let's just put them over here. Alright, and you. Can I make you roll? No? Okay, well, that's life. One more. Almost. Alright, ingots. Okay. Now, I want one of these to fire up this third foundry. And then we need to load these guys into building our bench. Not enough. Okay. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, that one just turned light, so we are gonna have to, oh no. Power just went out. I guess I should be, paying attention to that, should I? Okay. That's certainly a good way to tell you that you need to do those sorts of things. So, let's go do those oh. Oh. Good, you can still work the doors manually. I was going to say, it seems to be an issue here. Oh yeah, they're filthy. Alright, I can tell from back here they're filthy. You're filthy. Alright. It seems the originals don't get filthy, so cool. Alright, we should have power again. We also, however, now that I'm up here and remember this, hopefully it's still running. We probably need to turn. Oh. I cleaned this. Oh. Crap. There we go. And yeah, that's the one. Power's back up to 26%. This will bring it up even further. Oh, it is running. Okay. Do 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 do. And water. Let's go. Lovely. Alright, what do we got here? No doubt ingots, eh? Oh. Don't know why I thought taking my pick out was a good idea. It's not. And let's go iron for you as well. Drop this one out. And we're gonna go copper for this. Okay. Man, these trees seem slow. So bamboo, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really? Oh, I ended up picking one up. I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Well, that might be okay. Let's have a look here. We've got wood storage. Then we've got bamboo storage. So if I actually do a bamboo storage... Alright, apparently we're one shy. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, you're not going. Dang it. Come on. Grow, darn you. Okay, that one is in the process. I just ran out of burnable. Alright, what I should do here then, I think, is seeing as wood does seem to have other uses besides just getting burnt. We have all of this laying around. Okay, that's 20. Let's take this back and feed this to them. Instead, maybe those trees will be able to be used for something a little more reasonable than just setting fire to the world. Once again, we're going to put you back here. And give me some coal. Good stuff. Woof. There we go. Now we're talking. Hey, looks like we have trees. Oh, this is copper. Pop that guy down a little further. We're going to need more iron, unfortunately, so... Huh. Weird. Oh, I guess I took the middle one out first, eh? Okay. And here's our other copper. And we will replace it with aluminum. Okay. How are these guys doing? Beautiful. Look at that. Boom, we have a bench. Okay, now they want us to do is go in here and look at the small saw, build the parts for this. Let's start with the rotating blade, manufacture, and you'll see it puts a little template of it on the bench. Says it requires iron ingot. So we'll throw an iron ingot. We'll throw an iron ingot. And there we are. Now, something really important to remember. You can't build anything if something is already on the bench. Okay? Well, a manufactured thing. So we actually need to drop that. And now we want to build this. So it wants iron, fair enough. Still wants iron. Probably wants more iron than we have. Oh, by the way, you don't need to drop that component on the floor. You can also do this. Come in here, go to the small saw, and actually put it down. I'm thinking this way is the right way around. So, and in this case, I'd like it fairly close. There we go. To our wood production. See, I could have just put it in there. And now we can grab this piece, put it in there. Now I believe it wants some wood. There we go. We have taken and built ourselves a swa. Woohoo! Alright. Let's pop this guy down with the rest of them. And what do we got here? A beautiful iron ingot. soon as we've used up all the others. And you can have another iron to keep you busy. You also have a lovely iron ingot. And we will replace you with the same. And then you have the cool colored aluminum ingot. So I'm going to put you a little away from the copper. What is with my keys? It's almost like I can't turn. There we go. And we will set you up with another one of these. Alright. Let's make sure you're full of fuel. Come here. Alright. So, we can't run any wood through till we get any. Oh, good. We can finish our bamboo rack, which we'll do. Oop, there we are. So now, we grab this piece. It'll just slot right in there. And now our bamboo won't be rolling around on the floor. Okay, we need water. So, let's quickly head out. Yeah, like I said, this is not a game that's just going to let you sit around and relax for great lengths of time. I imagine these are going to follow the pattern, and each of them is going to end up being empty at some point. But I don't know that you can... Well, let's try it. Can I carry this full in my inventory? Okay, let's... Boom. That didn't seem to do anything. Ah, I see. Sure it does. Okay. Oh, can I carry this full? Nope. Oh, that sucks. Can I grab a last one out of here? No, because it shut off. Dang it. Well, I wanted to know. Now I do know. Not surprised. You know, carrying containers, open containers of liquid in your pocket was always kind of a ridiculous thing, but, you know, lots of games seem to make light of it and go with it anyways, so... For all we knew, this could have been one. It is not. It is not indeed. Alright. And we're going to feed you an iron as well. And then you with your lovely aluminum. Okay. But we're going to give you iron this time as well. Okay. How's that wood coming? Have I got anything cuttable yet? There we go. Alright, so like everything else, this is a bit of a process. Ooh, I also need lots of water. So... First I make a square post out of it. Cut all the barky bits off. Then we are going to square the end. Then we are going to make 2 planks. Zing. And then we're going to turn this off because the saw is very hard on things. Let's go get some water. Boy, those last ones all came together all at once, didn't they? And start and keep. Bucket. Click. Let's get this done. Zoom, zoom. There we go. Whoosh, whoosh. Problem is, when you run up the saw, you get 90% power usage. I'm not sure where all the rest of it is being used, to be honest with you. But we will definitely turn the water thing off between absolute need. And I'm glad you can run at a reasonable pace too, because things are not close. And stop. Thank you. Down to 40% power. And boom. Alright. What else we got going on? You are... oh, bucket. You are an ingot of iron. Boop. And you will also get fed iron. There you go. You are an ingot of iron. But we're out of iron ore, so you're going to do, for me, copper this time. And you as well, we're doing iron, so that's it. And we'll get you doing aluminum. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3. Q. Okay. Alrighty, you're ready to go. Let's get you replanted. So yeah, you do stay busy in this thing. Does all of this get automated? Eventually. And some of it, not yet. In so much as the automation for it is not yet in the game. And although it's been a while since we've thought about it, what we are in fact doing is not building a factory. We're running a supermarket. Yeah, I know. When do we get around to that part? It'll come. It will come. There we go. Let's get ourselves a little stock of these, shall we? What do we got in there so far? Ooh. I wonder if that's maybe set up to double stack. If it is, we might have to make some changes. I believe when you break down a tool like this, you get the parts back. I hope. Because as far as I know, it's the only way to move things. And usually when it comes to factory games, being able to tear things down so that you can move them or rearrange them or upgrade them with better gear is kind of a necessity. So it probably gets implemented relatively early. And planks. Lovely. We're going to find that we use a lot of planks. That's why I'm kind of prepping a couple ahead of time. Now, if we had the water pump still turned on, we would be at 90% power usage right now. So, always better to turn things off when you're not using them. The same can be said in real life, you know. Don't be wasteful. You know, I'm going to be a dad right now. Turn the damn lights off when you're not using them. There you go. And weirdly enough, even though I grew up in the 60s and 70s, those were decades, okay? As long as I can remember, my parents were saying that. Don't leave a light on if you're not in the room. Yep. So, were they just cheap? I don't know. Maybe that's it. I always looked back on it and went, well, that's a pretty forward-looking attitude when you get right down to it. You know, don't be wasting power. It isn't unlimited. Or, yeah, it could have just simply been, I'm sick of paying hydro bills that are too much. Turn the dang lights off, you daft kids. That's a possibility that that's what it was, you know? Okay, let's trim that end. Good-o. And make for me some planks whilst I replant this. Lovely. And you're done, so we're going to shut you off. Notice our power drops down to 40% now. Oh, these will all be done, of course. So, iron. Got a couple of those going on, lovely. We'll make some copper. No point shutting them down as long as they've got fuel to burn. And replace you with copper. And Mr. Fancy Aluminum. Or aluminium, as people who have no concept of the language call it. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Alright, there's that. Bamboo. Ah, check it out. We finally got a third seed for the bamboo. Very good. Very good. Alright, now I should, by all rights, not saw up every log that I make right away. We've got a couple ready now, so I think we should sort of stay with that. Like a couple of planks ready, right? Because wood is used for other things, and not just planks. Well, as you saw, our entire workbench was built out of basically wood and iron ingots, so, yeah. And that's kind of cool, eh? Did you notice that? Our workbench has a real-time digital clock built into it. Yeah, it is actually 3:12 right now, so, yeah, it's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. But I think, guys, that I'm going to call it here for now. So, yeah, we haven't even dealt with, you know, the great supermarket that is, you know, this is going to... not sure how one cleans that up. But yeah, this is all going to be shelves and, you know, racks and buckets and pails of food and goods and services and stuff. You know, here's our cash, apparently. Cash register. There we go. So yeah. Article found. I have no idea how any of this works at all. But yeah, we will be filling this to the rafters with shelving and all that good stuff. Oh, there's a bathroom. Oh, an actual bathroom. Cool. This is like the employee lounge. Boy, their clock isn't right, is it? Electrical panels, solar watt panels. Oil. Water consumption. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how we deal with these things. Can't seem to pick them up. And I can only clean that particular bit of dirt. Don't know. Don't know. But, as I said, I'm going to call the episode here. So I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take good care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.